Hey, but this is Zaccheus with another live word of the day. I thank you for tuning in. If you're coming in for the first time, I thank you. If you've been consistently supporting me, I thank you as well. Well, yeah, back in New York City, back in New York, visited some in-laws, check out some friends. Yeah, man. I didn't get a chance to take out all my friends with a short time, but when I was in my father-in-law's house, looking at the news, and I was checking out the situation with the deportation. And I want to talk about it, wanted to address it, wanted to reflect on it. And I entitled this episode Deportation Intensified because ever since President Trump took office, man, it's been a lot of changes here and there, and it's been a lot of cuts, setbacks and cuts here and there. Section 8, um, migrant privileges, so forth and so forth. Medicaid, Medicare, little cuts here and there. So far, no Social Security. He's not cutting Social Security. I heard about that recently. But the deportation is intense and it's serious. It's intense and it's serious. So let me just share some details with you here. Now, President Trump, I'm going to read this article right here to you, get into some details right here. President Trump is ending the protection program for migrants, immigration, as part of his mass deportation promises. During the political campaign, he said his administration would scale back on, on use of the TPS, which covered more than 1 million migrants. His campaign highlighted unfounded claims that Haitians who lived and worked legally in Springfield, Ohio, as TPS holders were eating their neighbors' pets. Is that true? That is not true. Listen, my in-laws are Haitian, and that's a rumor. That's gotta be a rumor. That's what they claim. That's what they say. Hundreds of thousands of Venezuelans and Afghans have been told already that they're losing their TPS status. Some of the Haitians who benefits from the TPS have requested asylums or other lawful migration status that could protect them from deportation, although it is not clear that how many could be left without any relief. Now, is this true? Not true. Haitians eating dogs in Ohio. Haitian migrants. Some Haitian migrants are eating dogs in Ohio. Is that true? No. A lot of Haitians that live here that have their citizens. They're talking about the illegal ones that are here illegal, and it's intensified. They're trying to get them. They're trying to wean out people these people that's been here for 30 and 40 years, and they're deporting them too. Have families and everything. So I always say this, and I'm gonna go back to what I say. Yes, you gotta come the right way. Yes, you gotta make sure that you come in the right way and get your visa the right way. But if they're an asset to the community, asset to why deport it? Why deport them? Why let's say this. Let me say this is my opinion. How about you work here, you're working hard, you're asset to the community, and because you're doing this and because you're benefiting the community, you're eligible to get your citizenship. But to deport people just like that have been here for 30 and 40 years, And you think because of the protests and the intensified protests in New York City and Los Angeles, especially Los Angeles, when they were throwing, when the protesters were throwing bricks and stones at the patrol vehicles, destroying property. Woof. No, the plans to deport people are still here. And the protest hasn't dissolved the problem, but it's still here. It's still here. The situation is still here. Millions and thousands of migrants are getting deported from the US. Thousands. Thousands.
Well, changing strategies. That's what attorneys who monitor San Francisco immigration courts say the Trump administration is now doing as they look to detain people showing up at court. Today, 2 more people were let out of the immigration court building in cuffs. NBC Verde Sonia Quintana has more from San Francisco.
Stay back. Stay back.
You can hear the man wearing a face mask tell one of our investigative producers to stay back as they walk someone in cuffs from the immigration court into a waiting van. Attorneys with the Immigration Rapid Response Network say one of the men detained today had appeared before a judge this morning. That's when the government made a motion to dismiss his case, essentially clearing the way for ICE to detain him, but the judge denied that request. That's when something new happened. Despite the judge ruling in the man's favor, federal agents detained him anyway. Millie Atkinson with the San Francisco Bar Association's Justice and Diversity Center claims that after their clients are detained, federal agents move them to detention facilities outside the Bay Area, and the Trump administration asks for a different judge.
It appears the government is renewing their motion to dismiss in front of a judge they think will be more favorable to completely abandoning this individual's claim for asylum.
These detentions at immigration courts are creating lots of anxiety for people who are sometimes driving from far distances to try to get to court for their appointments. Outside the court building, we talked with a man who was anxiously waiting for his 19 and 21-year-old sons. They had a 1 p.m. court hearing. We are not revealing his identity because his immigration status is also uncertain.
Si no lo presento, me van a arrestar mis hijos. Tengo miedo, ya tengo muchos años aquí, tengo 17 años.
He says he's lived in the U.S. for 17 years. He was afraid to bring his sons because of recent ICE activity at the courts, but he knew if he didn't follow the rules, they could be arrested. Ultimately, neither was detained after their status hearings today. ¿Cómo fue todo? We talked with them outside when they met their dad. They will not have to return to court for another 3 years, but they did prepare for the possibility they could be detained. That's something immigration attorneys are now recommending for anyone going to immigration court or attending mandatory ICE check-ins.
You can prepare a folder with key information that you may need in the event that happens. You may have your birth certificate of your U.S. citizen children. If you are married to someone with lawful status, your marriage license, proof that your partner is lawful.
Immigration attorney Angel Rodriguez also recommends people remain calm and refuse to sign anything without first talking to an attorney. In San Francisco, Sergio Quintana, NBC Bay Area News.
Yes, so what I understand is that the immigration there, by you not having your proper documents, you can get deported right away. Right away. From what I understand and what I found out, the latest news. I'm happy to share that news clip with you. But one of the latest news I heard by October, even if you are illegal here and you have children that are born here, they can still get deported with you. And President Trump is trying to pass that. He's trying to fight for that. So remember, it was back in the days where if your children were in the 70s, 80s too, and 90s, if you're early 2000s, if your children were born here, automatically you could get your citizenship because your children are born here. But you're a foreigner, but your children are born here, you automatically get your citizenship. But by October, this coming October, I think Trump is gonna push that envelope where if you're illegal migrant, or you're a migrant living in the United States, and you have your children here, your kids are born in America, your kids are also considered the country where you come from. They're considered not American citizens. Like, for example, you're from Cuba or you're from Haiti or Venezuela and you don't have all your proper documents legally here or your visa, you don't have your visa here, and again you have your kids here, your kids are born in the US, the kids are no longer considered citizens. If you get deported, the kids gotta go back with you to Venezuela or Haiti or Ecuador. That's the latest.
We're also following more breaking news tonight. The Trump administration set to terminate the temporary protected status program for Haitian migrants. The Department of Homeland Security contends that conditions in Haiti have improved enough for them to return home.
The move would impact hundreds of thousands of people. CBS News Miami's Nakaya Carrero joins us tonight from Little Haiti.
Putting a dagger through the heart not only of individual immigrants, but of immigrant families.
The Department of Homeland Security says that TPS for Haitians will expire August 3rd and go into effect on September 2nd, a decision that comes as a shock to local Haitians.
But making the outrageous claim that conditions in Haiti are getting better. And this flies in the face of their own claims of why they put Haiti on the travel ban. Because of the dangerous conditions.
A DHS spokesperson said the environmental situation in Haiti has improved enough that it is safe for Haitian citizens to return home. But CBS News Miami spoke with someone in Haiti who says the country cannot accept anyone else. People from Port-au-Prince are going to Cap now. If everyone is deported to Haiti, Cap will be like Port-au-Prince because of the difficult condition the country is in. For all the people to come to Haiti, things will get worse.
We've gone to DC with TPS holders where they've spoken to elected officials on many, many, many occasions. And now we're looking at a situation where those very leaders are fearful.
We're also following more breaking news tonight. The Trump administration set to terminate the temporary protected status program for Haitian migrants. The Department of Homeland Security contends that conditions in Haiti have improved.
Now, DHS said that migrants, Haitian migrants, don't need the TPS. They don't need protection. And saying that the Haitians can go back to Haiti because conditions have improved in Haiti. No, you turn on Haitian news. I know a lot of you don't look at Haitian news. Just do some research. Google the conditions in Haiti, especially Port-au-Prince, where gangs are still running the streets. Gangs are still controlling Port-au-Prince. The kids can't go to school. The kids go because the parents are scared to send their kids to school because they're afraid to be held, to be kidnapped and held for ransom. And most likely killed because the parents can't come up with the money to pay the gangs. And gangs in Port-au-Prince break into your home while you're there, while you're in your home in Haiti, and force you to get out your home, threaten you, threaten your life. So why would I want to go back to a country that I worked so hard to escape from? Why would I want to go back to a country where there's no future? There's no future in Haiti. The kids can't go to school in Port-au-Prince because the gangs kidnapped them held them for ransom. There's only one part of Haiti where the gangs can't enter, and it's protected, but that's not all the Haiti. If you fly to Port-au-Prince, any Haitian, you don't even have to be. You can even be Haitian. Fly to Port-au-Prince, and you may not make it out alive. You can be held, kidnapped, decapitated, killed because you didn't come up with the ransom money. Why would I want to go back where to a country where people make dirt just to eat? Why would I want to go back to a country where the conditions, you heard what the man said, are so poor that if you go back to Haiti, they said it would be bad. It would be horrible. It would be bad. I just shared the news article. It would be bad if you go back. There is no Haitian living in the United States that want to go back. Living in London that want to go back, or living in France or Australia that want to go back. None. They don't want to go back. They don't even want to visit. Because your own family member could set you up. Why would I want to go back? They said it's safe. This is why you should always, before you talk about something, you should always do your research, always do your due diligence. DHS said that Haitians are safe to go back to Haiti. And the deportation is scary because Trump's deportation is not helping out black people. Moise Juvenile was murdered. The former president I have here with his wife. He was killed right in front of his wife by some vigilantes, some murderers sent by Colombia. There was an inside job hired by his own. How did he get inside the palace? It was an inside job. Inside job. So why would I want to go to why would I want to go back to a country like that? It's like going to the White House and murdering the president, having an inside job. People that you thought you can trust can allow you to have access to the capital, to the president. Now, Moise Jovenel was trying to change Haiti for the better, and they murdered that. They murdered them, murdered him in front of his wife. His wife escaped by the skin of her life. She escaped, but Moise, president, this happened about maybe 4 years ago, where he was murdered. Maybe about 4. I would say about 4 years ago, where the former president Moise Juvenal was murdered. The last hope for Haiti was murdered. The last hope for Haiti was murdered senselessly. Eyes gouged out, throat sliced, destroyed him, dismantled his whole, disfigured his body, murdering him senselessly in front of his wife. So why would I want to go back to a country like that? Where if you don't give the gangs money, they put ties over you and they burn you. So why would I want to go back to a country like that? Now they're saying this, the DHS just said it was safe to go back to Haiti. The Haitians are safe to go back to Haiti. The devil is a liar. Devil is a liar. And not only that too, they don't want the United States to become too brown, if you know what I mean. Too black, if you know what I mean. So the 500,000 Haitians, they would deport. They would. Say they have no protection. They take that status of protection off for you and deport you. Now, yes, there's a lot of people here living illegal, but not everybody's criminals. And of course, you're gonna hear people, migrants, people that been living here, people that have their legal documents that's been living here for a while, gonna say, "Listen, they didn't come the right way; they came the wrong way." But Haiti's a different case. It's not if you experience Haitian poverty, it's a different case. I'm talking because I went there. I can talk about Haiti because I went there before the gangs took over Port-au-Prince. I can talk about it because I was there in 2017, and I keep up with some Haitian news.
Once with a guy who's actually left and re-entered like 3 times, which is crazy. People are really driven. Donald Trump is beginning mass deportations across the United States this week. And while he has not said exactly where the first raids will take place, he did say they will be arresting migrants in major cities first. ICE raids have started in Chicago. I don't think that they're criminals.
We will begin the process of returning millions and millions of criminal aliens back to the places from which they came.
America has been propped up by immigrants for so long.
Very sad, but it's good for American people. Trump said you're leaving, bro.
I'm personally from Colombia, so I know a lot of stories about people who've been sent back, and it's definitely a very, very scary thing. It's a very scary process. I was over once with a guy.
Now just imagine, just picture this. Picture you living in this country, or any country, or living in a country for 30 years, 40 years, heck, even 50 years. And now you're being deported, handcuffed by ICE police for deportation. You made family here already. And now come October, because you're not a citizen, your kids were born here, the kids are no longer citizens. Just put yourself in certain people's shoes. Sometimes you gotta get out of yourself and put yourself in somebody's shoes so you can understand the situation and feel a little bit what they're feeling. You won't be able to feel whole what they feel. Some people can't relate because, yes, like my family became the right way, came the legal way. We got our citizenships, and in the country. But to get a visa, it's not as easy said than done. It's not as easy to get a visa. It's not easy. It takes time, it takes preparation, and sometimes you still don't get it. You could be in Trinidad, sometimes you still don't get it. Guyana, sometimes you still don't get it. You still don't get the visa so you can travel. But I just imagine picture being handcuffed and told when you made a life for yourself here for so many years, now you're deported. Let God be your protection. If you're going through this, or you know somebody that's going through this, let God be your protection. Let God be your armor of protection. Listen, a lot of Hispanics, a lot of them legal here came in the right way, some illegal. Let's live here. No, well, the community, a lot of people voted for Trump, but not, well, if you're a citizen, you can't vote. But if you voted, this is what you get. You want him, now you got him. Now, certain things happen, certain setbacks, welfare benefits getting cut, deportation is intensified to the max. He's not playing that. We're in a new regime. New regime. Now the live word of the day is coming out of Psalms 28, verses 7. The Lord is my strength and my shield. In him my heart trusts, and I am helped. My heart exalts, and with my song I give thanks to him. I give thanks to the Lord. I give praise and I give thanks to the Lord. He's my shield in a time of trouble. He's my strength in a time of the storm. He will shelter you. Now, if you know anybody that's going through that's scared about facing this situation, somebody come to them. Listen, I just did an article. Do not sign any documents. Get an attorney on the case. If you know that you're facing threats of being deported, don't sign anything. Wait, pray, you get an attorney on it, or If you can't get money from an attorney, check, get some legal advice, what you can do, what's the steps you can do. And just remember, most of all, you trust the Lord and you trust God, that he will protect you and carry you through. But this is Zaccheus with another live word of the day. God bless and be safe out there. Peace and blessings. I always got more coming for you. God bless. Until next time. Peace and blessings. You like what I shared? You can smash that like button. And also subscribe to the channel, Zaccheus Gospel. I love sharing videos. This is my passion. I love it. And I'm glad to, I always love sharing information to the masses and to my fellow subscribers and also to the masses, everyone. So God bless you. Be safe out there and love your family. Most of all, take care of yourself. God bless and be safe.